Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your Starstruck Tarot general reading. We're going to pick 8 cards, and then we're going to pick 1 to 2 clarifying cards for every single one of those 8 cards, just to get a fuller scope of what is going on for us right now. Happy Sagittarius full moon. I do want to note that all the inner planets are in their home planet right now. So Mercury is in Gemini, Venus is in Taurus, and Mars is in Aries. Which means that for the next 9 days, because these houses are in these houses, because these planets are in like their home planet. What am I saying? Yeah. I've had literally no problem up until this point. I like really need to eat something. Because all the planets are in their home planet right now. I feel like the planet's always in its home planet. Oh, in their home constellations. Oh my god. How embarrassing. The cosmos are going to be working in our favor for the next 9 days. So we literally have a clear path. So any intentions that you have right now that you're looking to act on, fulfill, now is kind of the time. Now is not kind of the time. Now is the time. Saturn is in retrograde for the next 4 months. 4, maybe even 5 months. I don't remember when it went into retrograde, maybe a couple weeks ago. So like 4.5 months. There we go. So if you have any karmic debts, sorry, but they're going to bite you in the ass right now. But if you've been a good person, then you're going to be like almost smooth sailing. Getting certain things done will be a little harder while Saturn is in retrograde. But definitely, if you have some karmic debts, they will come back to bite you in the ass right now. So hopefully, if you're going through a hard time right now, sorry, maybe in the future. You do reap what you sow. So maybe in the future, tread more lightly and remember that there are consequences to our actions. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, we're not going to take all that. All right. We just need one more card. Should we take this one? It's like not adhering to the others. Should we? I don't know. Let's take it. Okay, cool. You're coming to terms with something. That's sick. Okay, so we have our first card is the art card. And it's reverse. Okay, so the art card is all about facing your shadow self, right? It's all about like being one. And because it's reverse, maybe there's some difficulty with facing your shadow shit right now. Let's see. We have, you know what? I'm gonna up the. Okay, here we go. We have the Master of Pentacles, we have the Goof of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Goof of Cups. Interesting. Okay. There is definitely some kind of... There's some kind of new something with these two goofs. We have the Goof of Pentacles and the Goof of Cups. So this is like starting something new. Some kind of new endeavor that could bring you either financial abundance or just like feed your soul, doesn't necessarily have to be financial. It could just be abundance in another shape or form. We have the Six of Swords. This is like really beautiful. This is like, okay, all this like terrible shit that has happened to me. Instead of letting it consume me, I'm using it to get over these troubled waters, right? I'm using it to get over these troubled waters. And there's something that has to do with the past here. Like, I don't know if you can pick it up on your end. No, you can't. Maybe if I... Okay. But in these waters, there's like a row of skulls. So that's telling me that there's like something in the past. Like, you're getting over something that happened in the past right now. We have the Master of Pentacles. This has kind of been a long time coming. You've invested a lot into this. And I mean, literally, there's another skull here that you're like stepping on. It's like, okay, this is dead. I am accepting that. I am stepping over this. I am conquering this that happened in my past. And I'm moving on. Like, I've put a lot of coins into whatever this is. And I'm moving past this. I'm not letting it consume me. Especially with like the two goofs here. It's like you're starting something really new. You're like letting yourself be vulnerable to start something new, which is like so important, right? But that is interesting that the art card is reversed. It's like, this is a process, right? This is a process. Like, facing your shadow self is a process. It's not like, oh no. Ding, 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 ding. Ta-da! Okay. Here we go. Player. Child of Worlds. Interesting. Okay, not right now, Michelle. So, okay, Child of Worlds. I feel like, yeah, okay, there's something really abundant that, like, is within your foresight, but, like, you need a, like, Child of Worlds. You have to start from somewhere, right? Like, you almost have to be vulnerable in this situation. It says player. I feel like you have to play around with all the different opportunities that are happening here, right? You have to, like, actually take action on them. Like, sometimes we can get stuck in our heads and think, you know, X, Y, and Z, but it's like you don't really know what's going to happen until you actually do something, you know? So this is just a reminder to just, like, yeah, play around with your options. Like, you're not going to know how things end up unless you actually act on them. Ooh, High Priestess reverse. Interesting. Okay, I can't wait to get some more cards on that. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we have the High Priestess reverse. We have the Devotee of Pentacles. And then we also have the Master of Wands reverse. I feel like there's some hesitation. There's some hesitation to take action on certain things. Even though, like, with the player card, the Child of Worlds card, I feel like it's like, yeah, you might try all these different things, but it's like you also need to check in on your intuition to see, like, what actually is working out for you, because you can put your feelers in a bunch of different buckets, but it doesn't necessarily mean, like, whenever you do that, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm, like, dispersing my energy in all these different situations, but what actually is going to pan out? Like, what actually is worthy of getting my investment here? What is worthy? And I mean, I feel like you're just having some hesitancy to, like, checking in with your intuition to see, like, what actually is gonna pan out for you, like, what actually is worthy of, like, spending time in, because it can be easy to just, like, you know, have a bucket of marbles and just throw it out, when in reality, like, only two of those other things that you could be putting the marbles in will be the most beneficial for you. But it's just kind of like you're playing, like, free for all right now. So just, like, you know, listen to your gut of where you should be focusing your energy right now, because just don't willy-nilly it. But you're just, like, in this stage of, like, abundance right now with a devotee of coins that I feel like you don't really feel worried about flinging your freaking marbles everywhere. You know what I mean? You're just like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. At least I have the marbles to freaking fling out, you know? And it's like, okay, but like also be a little cautious with the High Priestess reverse. Like, be a little cautious about where you fling your marbles. Like, what is the flinging the marbles thing a little much? Just, you know, listen to your gut. Listen to your gut of what is working out and what isn't working out. Because it is really easy to just put a bunch of different energies out and be like, oh, well, hopefully something will come back to me and I'll know. You know, it's like, okay, as it's happening. Hello? It sounds like Evie is trying to come over here. Okay. I feel like because you're dispersing your energy everywhere, you're not concentrating on, you know, the certain buckets that you should be concentrating on. With the Master of Swords reverse, like the Master of Wands. The Master of Wands is like a master of their craft, right? A master of their craft. And it's like, you're not going to be a master of your craft if you're just like, I'll put my marbles freaking everywhere right now. I'm not going to focus in or hone in on just a couple buckets right now. I'm just going to put it everywhere and see what happens. It's just like, okay, instead of doing that, maybe take a step back, see what's working out, and like only invest in that. Because it's like, that's exhausting. You can't just put your marbles everywhere forever. It's just not going to pan out for you. You're going to have an empty bucket. You're not going to have any marbles in there to give out anymore if you just keep giving them out carelessly into the freaking universe. Okay. Time and space. Interesting. Time and space. Okay. It's like, okay, well, maybe within time you'll know. I don't know. We're going to pick some cards. We're going to see what's up with that. Oh, brother. Here we go. Oh. Come on. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like there's just this long overdue, like, check-in with number 1 here. Alright. Whenever it falls on the ground, I'm always like, which way do I pick it up, you know? Oh, brother. Okay, let's drink some water. Let's drink some water. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good. All right. Okay. We have the 3 of Pentacles, but it's reversed. So the 3 of Pentacles in the normal Rider-Waite is like a collaboration card, right? It's like working with somebody else to get you to where you need to be. It's like facilitating like plans and stuff like that. But in this specific deck, to me, it's more so of like a meeting of the minds. It's like meeting with your physical self, your spiritual self, like your ego, your id, and your super ego, right? Is that what they all are? I'm pretty sure. It's like checking in with all your different sides and being like, okay, what do we want to fucking do here? What do we fucking want to do here? Like, this is also a pentacle card, right? Like, where do we want to invest our time? What's good with you? What's good with you? What's good with, like, let's figure this out. Let's not willy-nilly just, like, because otherwise this is just going to take, like, so much time, right? It's going to take so much time for us to figure out where we want to hone in our energy, what path we want to take. It's like you're already ready for, like, that path, but you're just kind of, like, staying a couple steps behind just to be like, well, let's see. And it's like, well, see what? You're not going to see until you, like, take your steps towards a certain path. If you put, like, a marble in each bucket, you're not going to fucking know. There might be, like, 3 buckets that are like, okay, yeah, give us your time. And then you're like, oh, my God, out of all of these, which one? Does that make sense? Am I going way too out with the marbles and the buckets? Okay, but this is reverse. So I feel like you're not taking the time to like actually like sit back, check in with your intuition and see like what is going to work out for you. You just hope that like time will take care of it. Time will tell. But ultimately it doesn't, like, time's going to pass anyways, right? Like regardless of if you know what you're doing or not. So it's like you might as well know what you're doing. Just have a check-in. Make sure that whatever you're doing like lines up with your values and like this is actually where you want to set your path to, you know? Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups. This is like, okay, yes, I'm filling my fucking cup. That way I can, you know, be out in the world with a cup. Be out in the world with a cup. Like the 6 of Cups is all about like equal give and take, right? Like you can't go out there with an empty cup. So you're spending your time, okay, I'm gonna spend my time filling my cup. That way when I take this path, I have a full fucking cup to give. We have the World reverse. It's like you're refusing to like start something here. You're refusing to like, it's like you're being consumed in like this broken egg world, right? You're like everywhere and you're like, this is where I am. I'm being consumed here. Instead of being like, oh, but I'm still a fucking yolk. Like my yolk is still intact and I'm holding a brand new egg and that egg is victorious and has a fucking laurel on it. It's like you're not, because it's reversed, you're not choosing to see that there is an egg that still comes out of this, my broken egg, right? You're just like, no, I'm gonna wallow in my broken egg. There are no opportunities for me. Maybe time will figure it out for me. It's like, what? Is this just like, okay. Am I just being way out there right now? I don't even know. Is this only making sense to me? Okay, we have the Star reverse. Okay, Star upright is like such a healing card, right? It comes after the Tower. It's like, okay, everything's collapsed now. I have to build a brand new foundation for myself. I have to feed the world with my cup and then like use another cup to feed myself. I have to, that delicate balance, right? But it's reverse. It's like you're still figuring out that delicate balance. You're too far in the broken yoke. You know, you're not seeing, like maybe you're even taking like some of your blessings for granted, right? Check this shit out. Check this shit out. 2 of Pentacles. You're like, the fucking balance. The fucking balance. You're just like, oh, Lord. Okay, let's pick a couple more before I talk too much about this card. Because it could change. It could change. Oh my God, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, this reading's going to be forever. How are we at 18 minutes? Okay. Thank you for being here. Scorpio is one of my most viewed. Please leave me a comment. Please like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. I read every 2 weeks for every single sign. Love and general alternating. Cool. Thank you for being here. Thanks for trusting me with your cards. Yay! Okay, here we go. So, beep, beep, beep. Yeah, figuring out that balance, right? You're like in this situation where you're figuring out that balance. But it's okay. Like, I really do feel like you are going to figure out that balance. You have the Sun card. Well, amazing. Like, out of this caterpillar. Okay, this is the same shit. Out of this caterpillar. No. It's like the caterpillar is like the egg. Okay, let me try to. The caterpillar is like the egg. And the cocoon is like within the egg. And then you grow to be like this yolk that's holding a new egg. Does that make sense? It's like you're a caterpillar and then you're in the egg. And then you can grow to be this butterfly. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. That was there. But it's like, because you're figuring out like this delicate balance. Oh my God, I know my mom's gonna contact me and be like, you said like too many times. Because you're gonna figure out this delicate balance, it is really just gonna bring so much abundance. It really is just gonna bring so much abundance into your life. We have the Ace of Cups. Like, overflowing infinite waters. Yes, amazing. This is like a new beginning in love. This is like a new beginning in love, or just like a new beginning of love with yourself. Like your cup is just like over fucking flowing, and like also feeding into the ether. Just like amazing. And like eyes are closed. It's like, okay, yeah, maybe your eyes are closed to something, but also, you know, the other side of that is like, yeah, maybe everything's so calming that like you are able to close your fucking eyes for a second. You know what I mean? Like, this has been so tough. To balance all this shit has been so tough. Okay, we have reflection. Okay, that's sick. What is that? Two of Worlds. That's the same. Same. Hello. Same card. Same fucking card. Oh my god. Okay. Reflection. Love that. It's like this new leaf is turning for you. Okay. I can't believe we're at 20. That is bonkers. That is freaking bonkers. Poor Libra. I'm going to do Libra after this. I'm going to be toast. Because I already feel like, ooh. Okay. 4 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Interesting. Should we pull another? I don't know. Let's do it. Only one though. If a pile comes out, I'm not taking it. I'm not. See? What? Okay. No, I'm gonna wait until one comes out. Okay, so I'm not gonna get into it yet. Give me a sec. This is like unhinged. I feel like I'm like everywhere in this reading. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, 3 cards came out. We're taking them. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, reflection. Woo, 2 of Worlds. Like balancing everything, reflecting what's working out for me, what's not working out for me. Cool. Okay, 4 of Cups. Great. The universe is going to offer you a fucking cup, right? The universe is going to be like, hey, this has been a long time coming. Guess what? You deserve this cup. And you're like, fuck yes, I am taking this cup. I'm literally getting drunk off this cup. Good for you. Hopefully you recognize that cup when you get it. We have the 7 of Cups. All these opportunities are open for you right now. We have the Tower reverse. Interesting. I feel like all these opportunities are going to open for you, and it's going to be a little overwhelming. It's going to be a little overwhelming, and you're just not really sure. You're just like, what? You're like, I just came out of like this cocoon phase, and yeah, I'm a butterfly, and now everybody wants a fucking piece of me. With the 7 of Cups, everybody wants a piece of me. I have all these opportunities now. And this is just like really overwhelming with the Tower reverse, right? It's like there is this possible Tower moment, but it looks like you're avoiding it. And I think that the best way that you can avoid that, right, is by like not giving in to all these options, because that's just overwhelming. That's just, remember, you have to pick a couple buckets. You can't just fucking marbles into all the buckets. We have the Death reverse, and then we have the Moon reverse. Interesting. There is like some new beginning. There is like something that is gonna completely come to light. Huh, interesting. Yeah, we have the Death reverse. It's like there's this new beginning, but for some reason it's like not happening. It's not happening. It's being blocked by something. Maybe you're just like a little stubborn in something, so you don't want to change something in order for a new beginning to manifest. Then we have the Moon reverse, which is like, okay, something that you used to feel like really I keep saying that you used to feel really delusional about is gonna come to light. And I mean, maybe that will make you have your death moment. Just because before you were like delusional about it, and now you're like, oh shit, actually this. I see this for what it is now. Hopefully that makes fucking sense. And then we have the Sun again. Interesting. Oh my god, I love that. Ooh. This card is sock. This card is sick. Look at that. Ah. Okay, let's put some cards on that. Seeker of Cups. Okay. I'm glad I don't really know any Libras. I was like, wow, I feel like so, what do I want to say? All over the place. Like, spastic. And like the poor Libras. I'm gonna read their cards. I'm gonna be like, what? Everywhere. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, we'll take this. Interesting. So out of the Sun, there's 3 clarifiers. We have the Seeker of Cups. Okay. We have the 5 of Cups. And then we also have the 8 of Cups. Interesting, huh? Interesting. Okay. So I feel like in order to have this Sun moment, you need to walk away from something. You need to walk away from something, or you need to walk away from some way of being. Okay, so the Seeker of Cups is very careless. The Seeker of Cups is very careless. The Seeker of Cups is like, sick, my cup is full. I'm just going to pour it into myself. I'm just going to pour it into myself. And like, yeah, that might benefit you to some extent, but then like your cup is empty and then you don't have any cup to give anybody else. So like, just be careful. I mean, like, yeah, self-care, that's important, but also like, make sure that you have like the good stuff for other people too. Like, don't like isolate yourself, you know, make room for like the other people in your life too. We have the 5 of Cups. This card is so sad. So 3 cups, right? And they fell over. 3 cups and they fell over and all the water is poured out. And these cups are cracked even. They're cracked. It's like they're not really good cups anymore. But you're like choosing to still cry over them. You're like, like this spilt milk, right? Like you're still crying over them. And it's like there's no reason for you to cry. Like it's already happened. And there's nothing you can do. You can't just like, oh, let me try to save this water back into this cup. It's like, that's not going to work. But by crying over these 3 cups, you're avoiding these 2 very full cups in the background. It's like you're overlooking your blessings, you know? You're overlooking the shit that's still there. Then we have the 8 of Cups, which is like you waking up to something and being like, oh, I see now. I see. I have to walk away from this shit that's no longer serving me anymore. Instead of letting this consume me, I'm going to walk away from this. I'm going to walk away from this. All these cups are empty. They all have cracks in them. They no longer serve you. You're moving on, right? And I feel like once you move on from all of that, you know, you get your fucking Sun moment. Like, that's sick, right? And then next we have Oppression. 5 of Wands. Interesting. Usually look like. I wonder. Okay, we're gonna pick a couple clarifiers for this, but this could go a couple of ways. This is really interesting. This is quite the journey. This is quite the journey. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay, one more card. Let's take them all. Just kidding. Yeah, right. 29 minutes. Yikes. Okay. see what's up. All right. Okay. So we have this card, right? Oppression. This is just wild little pocket here. Okay, so we have oppression, which is like, to me, this card is just like feeling limited by something. Like something is just like really feels really oppressive. Like it's like really holding you back. Makes you feel like you can't start this new leaf. You can't start this new journey. You're just like, or you're gonna like leave something that just feels really oppressive, and you're gonna be like, you know what, I can't, I'm out. This feels too oppressive, I'm fucking out. Or just something is like making you feel like it's keeping you from starting this new. We have the Master of Cups. Interesting. We have the Master of Cups, and then we have the Master of Swords. 2 masters. Huh. So Master of Swords is like keeping yourself up at night, like what ifs, right? And it's like ruling you. It's like ruling you every single night. There's like these roots that are around your face. You can't really see them. But there's these roots around your face that are just like cementing you into your pillow. You're like, I can't sleep at night without thinking about this. It's like running everything. It's making you feel like really like restrained. It's making you feel really restrained, and you're like, but like I should be so much further than this. Like I like Master of Swords. Like I want to be up here just like with these swords, like this thought that's fucked up, bye. This thought that's fucked up, bye. But it's like, I can't get out of my head about whatever this is. It's making me feel really just like under wraps. And then we have the Master of Cups. This is cute. I don't know. This is such a weird pocket. Or maybe with the Master of Swords, like something feels like it's really oppressive. And once you actually talk about like whatever this is that feels like oppressive to you, there's like this new beginning. But it's like you just kind of have to do it. You kind of have to have like this thick conversation, like Master of Swords, like actual big conversation about it, right? And be like, oh my God, okay, this is really restraining me, and like you need to know this, okay? And then we have Master of Cups, which is like sick. It's like, okay, now everything is like really good. Like my cup is full, and I have enough water to like fill my cup and like pour it into other things. And the Master of Cups, like it takes a fucking community to get here, right? There's all these little like sea creatures and shit, and they're like, wee, like, you know, like not only are you feeding your cup, but you're also like feeding all of us too. Like there's water at all of our feet. Like that's so cute. Or maybe, yeah, like you see that you have all these options open, and like something is keeping you from all these options. I don't know. Maybe something's taking too much from your cup. It's requiring too much from your cup. And you just have this conversation where you're like, okay, you know what? You're taking too much from my cup. I know. It's like, you don't talk like that, right? But you're draining me. And I need some of this water in my fucking cup. Like, to disperse into my community and to disperse into my select buckets. Right? Disperse into my select buckets. I should have said cups instead of buckets. It doesn't matter. Okay, 10 of Crystals reversed. Delusion. Sick. It's reversed, though. That's great. That means, like, something's gonna come to light. Oh my God, I can't believe how long this is. My poor self. I, like, took the dogs out, and my allergies flared up so much. So, I'm like... I almost thought about doing this, the last 2 readings tomorrow, but I was like, psh, gotta do them. Y'all already know what you signed up for by watching these. Honestly, you do. You're just like, okay, it's Michelle. Got it. Interesting. Okay, so far we have the Hanged Man. It's like seeing something from a new perspective. It's like going to bring a lot of clarity to the situation. Or just like clarity in your life in general. Oh. I don't want to take all those. How many are here? Okay, sick. Okay. All right, yay. This is good. This is good news. Okay, so 10 of Crystals, Illusion, but it's reversed. Cool. Something's going to come to light. It's going to seem like bright as day. Sick. And then we have the Hanged Man, which is great. It's like seeing something from a different point of view is really going to be beneficial to you, and it's going to help you get clarity in the situation in life, whatever, right? We have the Seeker of Swords. Great. All these things are happening in your head, right? But you can talk about them. You can talk about them. We have the Devotee of Cups. This is kind of scary, honestly. The Devotee of Cups doesn't know what to do with their water, right? Doesn't know where to hone in their emotions. They're just carelessly putting their water everywhere. Their emotions everywhere. Except their fucking cup. Except their fucking cup. Oh my God, how annoying is that? Maybe it's just like... This is gonna sound fucked up. Okay, this could go two different ways, all right? Next, we have Two of Cups. It could be you depending a little too much on somebody else to get your cup filled, okay? So the cups are full here. Or it could be you refusing to accept the cup from your shadow self, right? Because this could be somebody else. It could also, in this deck, it reads to me as like your shadow self. And it's like, woo, I have a cup for you. Oh, sick, I have a cup for you. And infinitely we can fill each other's cups when we're in cahoots. But I think that maybe there's just like some kind of resistance towards that. Or also with the 10 of Crystals reverse, the Delusion card that came out reverse, it could be like one day you wake up and you're like, oh shit, I can fill my own fucking cup as long as I sit with my demons. I can fill my own fucking cup. And I mean, nobody wants to sit with their demons, right? But like, we have to, right? Okay, so 9 of Pentacles, suck. This is like, woo, everything's gonna get good, right? I have a feeling like once you actually like sit down and like, okay, I have to deal with you because I keep like doing careless shit with my cup and I don't know what to do. So I have to sit with you, shadow self, so you can like so we can like infinitely fill our cups and work together because I'm just lost. I don't know where to pour my fucking marbles, right? I don't know where to pour my fucking marbles, but you know, once that happens, you use your freaking voice, see things from a new perspective. It's like instead of external validation, just remember this is all you fucking need, right? Everything's gonna get sick, right? 9 of Pentacles, you're on your fucking way. You have a bowl full of cherries. You're on vacay. You're wearing like a lace robe. Like everything's sick. You're posing for a pic. Like life rules, right? Cool. But it's like you have to do this shit, right? You gotta do that shit. And it's a balance, right? All these 2s in here. It's a fucking balance. Okay. But just like don't, overall, like I know there's gonna be all these options. Just be careful where you put your fucking marbles, your fucking emotions, your water. You have to put it in your cup, okay? Hopefully that wasn't, I'm scared to watch this one. I'm scared. If you made it this far, bless you. Love you. Okay. Aw, man. All right. It says every day is a fresh new start. Let's get a different one. That one's kind of like, that one's not it, right? We need a different one. Oh my goodness. Okay, listen to my Gemini playlist. It's like my Scorpio rising friend Lydia listened to it. Bless you, Lydia. But Lydia was like, I listened to it and I cleaned my whole house, my whole apartment. And I listened to it last night and I cleaned my kitchen. I cleaned my bathroom. It's good for getting shit done. It's very Gemini. Very gem. Meditation can supply you with answers you need to hear. Meditation can supply you with answers you need to hear. Hello. High Priestess reverse. Okay, get with it. Get in cahoots with that shadow. Get in cahoots with that shadow. You need to take a screenshot. You need to zoom into here. Remind yourself. Just kidding. I mean, no, I'm actually not. Okay, I will see you in another 2 weeks with your love reading. And please take care of yourself, Scorpio. Remember, next 9 days, the path is fucking clear, okay? The path is fucking clear. All the inner planets are in the constellation of their home planet. I don't fucking know. It's true. Okay. All right. I'll see you in another 2 weeks. Please like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I read every 2 weeks. General and love readings for every single sign. Okay, XOXO.